By now, the world knows about India's Operation Sindoor. A bold message was sent to Pakistan. Terrorism will not be tolerated. Multiple terror sites were hit. Some of them were deep inside Pakistan. So what made these strikes so precise and so devastating? Let me break it down for you. 9 terror sites were targeted by India, 5 in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir or POK, and the others were in Pakistan's Punjab. But the 2 main strikes were on Muridke and Bahawalpur, both in Pakistan's Punjab province. In Muridke, the headquarters of Lashkar-E-Taiba was hit. In Bahawalpur, the headquarters of Jaish-E-Mohammad was taken out. So what did India use to carry out this operation? First, let's talk about the Air Force. They were at the heart of this mission. Frontline fighter jets like the Rafale took part this time. They took off from air bases in central and northern India. They maneuvered themselves into what is called an optimal firing position. Then they launched long-range missiles, mainly the Scalp. Let me tell you about this missile. The Scalp can penetrate hardened bunkers and command posts, and this missile is stealthy. That explains how the Scalp flew undetected into Pakistan. It has a range of up to 400 kilometers. The Rafales fired these missiles while staying in the Indian airspace, and all of this happened at 1 o'clock in the night. The Scalp hit the target in Bahawalpur in 12 minutes. The Jaish-E-Mohammad headquarters were hollowed out. We've shown you the damage. Floor and into the basement. These images show what the Scalp has achieved, what it's capable of. Now let's look at some of the other weapons that were used, like the hammer. And I'm not talking about the household tool. This one is an acronym. HAMMER stands for Highly Agile Modular Munition Extended Range. HAMMER. Think of it as a smart bomb, a bomb with a brain. Once it is launched, it can alter its path to reach the target. It is almost impossible to intercept. It has a range of up to 70 kilometers. And this bomb too was launched by Rafale jets, again from well within the Indian airspace. And it destroyed terror sites closer to India's border. So the Scalp missile and the HAMMER bomb were the weapons of choice for the Air Force. What about the Indian Army? They too were part of the Operation Sindoor. They struck the terror targets in POK, Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. With what? Suicide drones, particularly the Skystriker. This is a loitering munition. It has a range of up to 100 kilometers. It can stay airborne for nearly 2 hours before crashing into the target. And it is quite hard to detect. But do you know the best part of the Skystriker? This lethal drone is made in India by a weapons firm based in Bengaluru. This is Indian innovation at its finest, homegrown, precise and deadly. The weapons we just told you about were a sample of the types of ammunition used. These were the tip of the sword. In the background was a silent force, electronic warfare units, Indian systems that jammed enemy radars, blinded Pakistan's tracking stations and disrupted communication grids. The entire operation was a well-coordinated effort. The Indian Armed Forces worked together to achieve their objectives. But let's be clear, Operation Sindoor was not about weapons, it was about intent. India targeted terrorist camps, not civilian areas, not Pakistani military installations. The mission was over in 25 minutes flat. The kind of weapons used were meant for targeted destruction. This was not an act of war. This was a mission to build deterrence with precision. It was retaliation with restraint. And it was a declaration that India's red lines are real. India struck Pakistan. These were precision airstrikes targeting 9 sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Operation Sindoor is India's military response to the Pahalgam terror attack. The operation was focused, measured and non-escalatory.
Terror knows no boundaries. you start justifying terrorism, contextualizing terrorism, you refrain from taking action against terrorism, you will be hit by terrorism.